Alright, what's going on, y'all? So, in this video right here, I wanted to tell you guys how you can manifest whatever it is in your mind, and whatever you feeling that you want. Okay, so the first thing is that you just don't attract what you want. You can also attract what you don't want, and it's not really about whether or not it's positive or negative or higher or lower self stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just comes down to one of the laws of this universe, and one of those laws you probably heard of is that it's the law of attraction, or you reap what you sow, right? It has different meanings, but it's basically the same thing. Okay, so just remember that you can attract, and you're probably already doing this. Okay, so don't listen to anybody that's making it hard to understand this, because you're already doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Just like how you guys, like, let's talk about the MGTOWs. MGTOWs is always talking about men going their own way, but they never talk about ways to increase your quality of life as a man going your own way. Like, you rarely come across some type of people, especially on YouTube. But what they always talk about is how bad women are and everything. And they start to manifest their reality talking that way. And to the point where women literally treat them the way that they say they treat them. You understand what I'm saying? So, just like how MGTOWs say women can't love you or anything, women only want to go after some dude named Chad with six-pack abs, and he's the captain of the football team. They're manifesting that type of reality. Like, they're actually going to see girls going after them type of girls to fulfill whatever it is that they put it into their subconscious mind, because all they're doing is using repetition inside their thoughts. They're having repetitive thoughts. They like to come around other people that have the same thoughts in the form of these YouTube channels and Reddit forums and wherever else on Facebook, and they justify their thoughts with other people, and all that is coming down to repetition to their subconscious mind, and their subconscious is creating those realities for them. Okay, it's all like that. There's nothing really neither good or bad. Okay, but whatever you thinking about and whatever you focusing on is that's what's gonna happen. Okay, especially if you wholeheartedly believe what you thinking, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, and basically the way that you do it is through the thoughts that you're having. It's the thoughts plus, okay, so it's the thoughts that you're having plus sign, right? And then removing the element of time. Okay, so time is only something that we use in this society that everybody kind of understands in this society. But we're not talking about societal stuff right here in this video. Society doesn't really know how to do this stuff. They gonna kind of think it's playful way of thinking when the shit is really happening. Okay, so when you trying to do stuff like this, you gotta come out of societal brainwashing and thinking and fear-based and scarcity mind thoughts and everything. You got to come out of those things, and time is one of those. Okay, so if you trying to get $1,000, you trying to manifest $1,000 tomorrow so you don't get kicked or evicted up out of your spot by tomorrow. What do you think is what you're creating? You're trying to do that out of fear. So of course that's not going to happen. Okay? So your thoughts, understanding what time is, and not being attached to it happening at a particular time. Okay? Now, the way you get it to happen a little bit quicker is you're thinking about it all the time, and you already kind of know it's going to happen. Okay? And then that third thing is taking steps towards that manifesting in your life. Okay? So, just like with this van, right? My previous car, that shit broke down. It was a Chrysler product. Chrysler don't make good products. Okay, so I didn't know that before. And then my shit broke down. Right? So I was tripping for a minute, like, damn, I want my shit back and everything, right? So my thoughts was still focused on trying to fix that car. Okay, it was like trying to beat a dead horse. Like, that car it ain't a good product, first of all, right? It focused on the wrong things, so I had to start focusing on what I wanted. Okay, so a little bit down the road later, once I was able to finally get another job to start building back some income, which I manifested that as well. I didn't know how I was going to do it, right? But it was around springtime, and I already know springtime is like a good time for rebirth and growth and everything, right? So I took advantage of this, and I just started thinking, like, yo, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but man, I already know I'm going to get like some kind of consistent income. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I need to get going. So I was just thinking about consistent income and everything. Not money here, money there, like consistent income. I do this, I get that. You know what I'm saying? So I was having the thoughts about it. Plus, I wasn't attaching any time frame to it. Okay? But I knew that it was coming. You understand what I'm saying? I knew it's in the bag. Like, it's in the bag. I already know somebody gonna give me a call. Somebody gonna want to tell me, like, okay, we got something over here for you. You gonna like this. This is for you and everything. We looked at your resume and shit. You know what I'm saying? You good for it. And like all of that stuff. Those were the type of thoughts that I was having. Okay? And I already knew it was gonna happen. And then I put the actions towards that to manifest it. Okay, so I was actively looking for jobs, sending in resumes and everything. And yeah, that's what I was doing. You know, the action doesn't really have to be right. What you're doing is you're causing motion and everything, and then that's gonna start pulling the things towards you. Okay, I'm just telling you how it looked from what I saw through the whole process and how these things pop up. Okay, so that's what I was doing. I didn't have an attachment of time frames to it. I was thinking about it all the time, and I put the actions towards it, and then it manifested. It actually, when doing it that way, you manifest it in a timely manner. Like, you don't have to wait a long time on it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that process only took like a month of me doing that every day. Okay? So another thing is that you those are the things. I want to talk about this van though. So this is another thing that I manifested. So, you know, my other shit broke down. I was in a bind as far as my thoughts and everything. I was still in the scarcity mindset. Like, how I was trying to figure out how am I gonna get some, some money real quick to get another car and everything. Like, I was just thinking of it. I was trying to figure it out myself and everything. Like, I was being too logical. That's another thing. A lot of people get too logical with certain things, where you just don't know everything with this side of your head. You gotta put this side of your head into the right side is more your intuitive subconscious side. Your left brain is more your logical planning and things like that, of that nature, right? So I had to get out of that a little bit down the road. Once I had got that job and everything, I started thinking about, okay, I gotta get a vehicle, because I can't be taking this bus like this, man. Like, these people be on this bus tripping and everything, man. Those are some more things you don't want to focus on. Don't be tripping on, the circumstances you're going through in order to get the thing that you want. Don't be focusing on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Focus on what you want. Think about that. Think about how it looks, what you're gonna do with it. All those type of things, how I'm going to take care of it and everything. Those are the type of things that I was thinking when it came to manifesting this van and everything. So, every day I go to work, I was putting the actions behind it to make it happen. Okay? Not really make it happen, but to just make motions to attract it, to magnetize it towards me. Magnetism towards me. The actions is what's gonna amplify that being attracted towards you. Okay. And then the thoughts and everything was me just thinking about the car. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm finna get this car, man. I was thinking about it all the time. I was watching YouTube videos on what kind of van I was gonna get and everything. And I was like, man, that van look cool right there too. Man, that shit, this one got that MPG cooking off. This one got that V6 compared to that V8, so this one get good gas mileage. Oh, damn, this dude customized his. Man, that shit look cold right there. Man, I might do this to mine and everything. Man, that's what I'm talking about. I might put these rims. I don't know if I'm put rims on it. Like, I was thinking these type of things, right? So, and I wasn't really attaching any kind of time frame to it. I just knew I was putting the actions towards it, and I don't have any time frames on it. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So that ended up taking about 3 months to manifest. Okay, because I kept going through times within there where I was like, man, I might not need a car. So I'll go through that little phase for about 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I was going through them phases, so it kind of put it on pause. That's basically what it did. It doesn't really start it over, it just puts it on pause. That's how I could describe what was happening. So it just put it on pause until I came back to it, and then it started going back into it. You understand what I'm saying? And then I had saw this particular van on Facebook and everything, and it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? The people took care of it. It was a company vehicle, so they, oh my gosh, so they pay attention to maintaining the vehicle. It just wasn't some teenager that was just going gassing it, the accelerator and everything, not doing oil changes, and just not taking care of the car and everything. So I was like, man, yeah, I need to get this right here. And it was right in my budget and everything. I had saved more than enough and everything. So, man, I hopped into a Uber and everything. It was like 60-some miles away from where I was at. So, what I did, I was working overnight. So, I said, fuck that sleep, man. I'm about to go get this car before somebody take it. You understand what I'm saying? So, as soon as I got up out of work, I took the bus a little bit closer to work, to home, and I stopped at a McDonald's, right? And then at the McDonald's, I scheduled a Uber to go and check out the vehicle and everything. I had my money with me because I never knew when something was gonna come up, so I was just always prepared. That's another thing. Always be prepared, because you're gonna start to feel it like, okay, I'm starting to feel like it's about to come. You're gonna start seeing things. You're gonna start seeing particular numbers and synchronicities. You're gonna start seeing certain birds and everything. Like I was seeing cardinals, hawks, geese, and everything. And that was kind of confirming that, yeah, it's coming and everything. So I was like, okay, so I got my money on me just in case I see something. I'm walking, I see something on the bus, on the Pace bus on my way to work, and I'm like, okay, shit, I need to go check that out and everything. Yeah, sure enough, I saw this thing on Facebook. I was talking to dude, and he was like, yeah, come check it out. You know what I'm saying? So scheduled a time right after work, scheduled that Uber, went out there. They already had it running and everything. Looked underneath the vehicle and everything. Like, I know how to check vehicles and everything. And yeah, everything was checking out fine. Like everything was looking good and everything. So I test drove and everything. And I'm like, damn, like this shit actually be working. Like I really be manifesting this stuff. And it's that little formula that does it and everything. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy, man. Like I don't be knowing how I'm finna do this stuff. But I just know I be thinking about it, and I don't put no time restraints on it. Cause, that's a different realm from this realm and everything. So I don't even put this into that realm, because that's gonna start goofing shit up. And, I just put some kind of action towards it. And then, everything balances out to make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. And I guess I threw a little bit of visualization in there too, looking at YouTube videos. But yeah, man, that's how you manifest stuff into your life. I even be doing this with getting girls and everything. And this is why I don't have the same experiences as some other dudes and everything, like MGTOW, incels, and things like this. Okay? It helps you to not act like other dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, because ain't nobody got time for that, right? So, if you guys got any experiences where y'all had the same thing, and you just kind of notice, like, if you did this, did that, and then you manifest something, just put that down in the comments so I can go ahead and read it and everything, because I like to see that and how you guys did it, and that'll help other people that come on this video to see that. All right, so I'll talk to y'all later. All right, y'all.